Okay, all right. So this is the seventh grade Common Core worksheet homework for Unit 2, which is decimals. Okay, so it's just the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's just the 5 questions on the front side. Because the back side, it says Common Core worksheet practice and it says in class. We're going to do, so we probably did it in class today. Because today is actually Friday. I'm pretending this is Monday. Okay, so yeah, so practice. Let's do that in class, and there's one bonus question that we should do in class also. So okay, let's go over the first 4. All right, now I really should have like crossed out some of those numbers and relabeled the question numbers. But now look at number 1. Very interesting, right? Look, it says convert 3/11. Now I kid you not, that was actually an actual question on the state test. So when I saw that, I was shocked actually. And most interestingly, this is in part 2, right? Day 2. Think about that, right? What are you allowed to use of in day 2? Right, a calculator. So I thought that was interesting. So that's why they insist that you do long division. Okay, so I'm not gonna do the long division with you because you guys have to know it by now. The answer comes out to 0.272727. Right? Now, interestingly, you guys probably know what the answer is already. If you do that, now the reason why I also mentioned about the calculator is because if you do the if you do the division in the calculator, you're gonna see this as an answer. You see where it ended, right? Right here. Okay. Where it says it ended in 3. Why do you think that is? Right, it's because the calculator ran out of space, so it's forced to round at the end. So that's why there's a 3 there. Okay, so judging by the pattern, it's 0.272727. So the answer is 0.27, repeating. Okay, all right. So the second one is number 24, but I'm gonna call it number 2. Is, by the way, to show work, make sure you show it at least this level, 0.2727. Okay, don't just stop at 0.27 and just assume that that's the that answer is going to repeat. Okay, don't make that mistake. Decimal equivalent of 7/8, that's easy. So 7/8. Now this is why I made you guys memorize the fractions in class, because you can take one glance at that number and had you memorized it, you would have put C as an answer. Okay. Number 3, same thing. Look at that. I mean, it's crazy. They love 7/8 on the state test. Which one is true? Look at the 4 choices, okay? Yep, choice D. Right? It's 3 decimal places, 0.875. 4, you have to do it by hand, okay? Because they're not going to give you that question on day 2 as a multiple choice, and you could use your calculator. All right, that would be a waste of your time and their time. So do it by hand. This is what you should see. You should see choice B, because only the 3 is repeating. Okay, and the last one is this. So he bought 35 feet window, so you have to do, these are the following steps. So it's 35 times 1.75. That would be 61.25. And then you take the $100 bill and you subtract that. And what would that be? 38.75. So that's choice B. Right. Okay, that's it. All right. So I'm glad we could keep this short and classy. And thanks for watching. Have a good night.
OMG, that was so good.